Welcome to Basketball Infinite. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the playlist to see the previous videos in this Michael Jordan 2000 series. And in this video, we are up against Scottie Pippen in the 2002 NBA Finals. Holy macaroni, it's Michael Jordan versus Scottie Pippen. And although I wanted Michael versus Kobe, MJ versus Pippen is definitely the next best thing. This Blazers team is led by All-Star Rasheed Wallace, Damon Stoudemire, Bonzi Wells, and they are very deep. They have Jermaine O'Neal too. And here they get off to a good start with a miss, but Rasheed Wallace gets multiple rebounds to score on the inside. And here we are up 11-8 in game one, but Damon Stoudemire misses, Dale Davis misses, Anthony Carter gets it up to Jordan, who has 2 points early. He drives past Stoudemire, gets fouled, and makes both free throws. We skip to the second quarter where it's 37-33 Chicago. MJ only has 4, but Rasheed Wallace hits a 3 to cut the Bulls' lead to 1. We're at 45-45. Rasheed Wallace, this Blazers team is surprising me early. So we faced the Blazers in the 2001 finals and won in a huge surprising upset. I did not expect to win a finals last year. And we are playing the Blazers again, and they get off to a big start in the third quarter. They keep their lead, and they keep a lead throughout this game. Rasheed Wallace just puts us absolutely to work, and we lose by 20 points in game one. Rasheed Wallace has 33 and 14. Wow. So that was quick. But we're jumping straight to game two, and this inside depth of the Blazers is just absolutely giving us problems early, but it's a 5-point game. Jordan drives, dunks, he has 4 points early. It's 37-27, and look at this three-pointer by Peja Stojakovic to cut it to 7 points, and then he hits one from 30 feet to cut it to 6 points. We're at 48-44 Blazers. Brian Grant has the ball, but he gives it to Rasheed Wallace, who is just giving us trouble. And part of this is probably we have upped the difficulty even more. I would call it 4 times Hall of Fame now, but I think that that's fair considering we won a ring our first year, and we have made the finals 2 straight years. So we want to make it as difficult as possible to win a championship, but Scottie Pippen and the Blazers are giving us work. Peja gets blocked here. He gets the ball off of his hands, and it's going to go to the Blazers. And into third, the Blazers are up 7. And look at this inside defense by the Portland TrailBlazers and Rasheed Wallace. Keep in mind, they lost to us in the finals last year in a sweep. So they are looking for revenge, and they have started off this final series better than anyone could have expected as they push their lead to 14. It's still 14, and MJ only has 14 in the fourth quarter, but he gets fouled here and makes both of his free throws to give him 16. And here he cuts the lead on an and one dunk over Scottie Pippen to cut the lead to 11. Now it's at 10. Jordan gives it to Jason Williams, who makes a shot to cut the lead to 8. Now we can cut the lead even more. MJ does. It's a 6-point lead for the Blazers. But the Blazers aren't going away quietly, and they make an insane alley-oop pass to Dale Davis, and now they have an 11-point lead, but Jordan gets fouled here, and 1. He's got over 20. He makes the free throw to cut the lead to 8, but Damon Stoudemire has been putting work on Jason Williams, and they get a 10-point lead, and then he makes another shot to keep the lead at 9, which it's still at, but MJ drives. He gets a dunk to cut the lead to 7. Now he can cut the lead even further. Here he does. It's a 5-point game with 5 minutes left. But Rasheed Wallace has the ball, gives it to Stoudemire, who's trying to make something happen. But look at this mid-range shot by Rasheed Wallace. This is a huge surprise. So the Lakers were favorites to get to the NBA Finals this year, but Shaq had a sprained knee in the semifinals against the Blazers, and the Blazers took advantage and won the series against Kobe and the surrounding Lakers. But MJ makes a dunk here. He cuts the lead to 5. He makes the free throw for 4. And then MJ gets a foul here. He makes both free throws. And then Jason Williams on the other end ties the game at 110 with 3:30 remaining. But Portland misses, and Dale Davis gets the rebound and puts it back in to push the lead to 2. And MJ then throws it away trying to find James Posey. And Rasheed Wallace is trying to push this lead, and Scottie Pippen has the ball. Pippen, he's 36 years old currently in this simulation, gives it to Dale Davis to give the Bulls a 4-point lead. But Peja on the other end gets a bucket. He's got 23 for the game, but the Blazers push it back up. And then Jason Williams misses this shot. Dale Davis gives it up to Scottie Pippen. And look at the 36-year-old Scottie Pippen trying to put in the work on MJ. And then Pippen has it again. He's trying to put this game away. He gets Peja in the air. Scottie Pippen! Holy moly! This is huge for the Blazers, but Jason Williams makes a shot to keep the Bulls in the game. There's a minute left. Scottie Pippen has the ball again. Look at the 36-year-old Scottie Pippen trying to get a 7th ring. He's trying to get his 7th ring. He drives past Jason Williams. He gives it up to Dale Davis, who gives it back to Stoudemire. Stoudemire goes off the pick and roll. Then Bonzi Wells gets MJ in the air. He misses, but look at Rasheed Wallace getting the rebound. And then this Blazers team is just destroying us on the inside. And guess what? The Blazers are suddenly up 2-0. So we swept Allen Iverson and the 76ers in the first round. We swept the Knicks in the second round. We beat the Miami Heat 4-2 in the conference finals. And then in game 3, we are down 11 with just over 2 minutes left. And this Blazers team has contained Michael Jordan pretty well. And the Blazers are going to win this game too. So guys, we are down 3-0. Michael Jordan and the Bulls are suddenly in verge of being eliminated in the NBA Finals, and the Portland TrailBlazers are on the verge of winning their first NBA title since 1977. Our starting center, Jelani McCoy, strained his Achilles, so he is out for the finals, which means we don't have any centers available. I guess you can count Ben Wallace as one, although he's listed at power forward. But the thing is, we have Brand, we have Ben Wallace, but we don't have any other big men. Where this Blazers team, they have Rasheed Wallace, they have Dale Davis, they have Jermaine O'Neal, they have Cliff Robinson, they have Brian Grant, they have Scottie Pippen, and their front court is just loaded, where ours is thin. Birdman Anderson was injured for the season in February, and this is a series where we definitely could use Birdman, because last year he was our starting center, and his defense definitely helped to neutralize the Blazers, where we were able to sweep them last year despite having a less talented team around Michael Jordan. But this Blazers team is taking advantage, and I'm honestly shocked. I expected this to be a close series. I didn't expect a sweep for us. I did expect us to win, but this Blazers team has surprised me as Damon Stoudemire makes a three-pointer to push the lead to 6. And we are down 9 in the second quarter, and we are on the verge of being eliminated from the 2002 season as the Blazers have an 8-point lead and Rasheed Wallace makes it a 10-point lead. But Michael Jordan gets it. He's got over 10. And then this dunk right here over Jermaine O'Neal. What a poster dunk. It gives him 20 for the game. And then Jordan gets a steal. He's driving on Bonzi Wells. He makes a dunk to give him 22 in the first half. So Jordan's doing everything he can to keep this Bulls team in it. And then he gets an and one on Rasheed Wallace. He makes the free throw. And that's going to give him 25 points in this first half. But look at this Blazers team putting in the work. It's 54-49. Jordan driving though. He gets an open lane and one. He's got 27 in the first half. Make it 28 with the made free throw. But then Rasheed Wallace has the ball. But Bonzi Wells is open in the corner and hits a shot. You can tell the chemistry of this Blazers team is through the roof. But Jordan makes a dunk to give him 30 in the first half. We're only down 2. But Jermaine O'Neal hits the fadeaway to give them a 4-point lead early in the third after Damon Stoudemire makes this shot. It's a 7-point lead for the Blazers, and they could be on the verge of winning a championship. Jordan does get fouled here. He makes both of his free throws. He has 36. Then Jordan gets a steal. He's driving. He's having an incredible Game 4 finals performance. He makes a dunk right here to give him 38. Now it's 67-64. Jordan gets the steal again. He's driving, gets a dunk. He's got 40 points for the game early in the third quarter. And then Jordan gets another potential steal, but Bonzi Wells gets it back to hit the mid-range shot. And then Damon Stoudemire gives the Blazers a 3-point lead again. But Jordan hits a couple free throws and he's got 46 points for the game. And then he's driving, he gets fouled. He makes both of his free throws, but Jordan has to spend some time on the bench so he can be fully rested for the fourth quarter, and the Blazers are taking advantage as they have a 7-point lead. Peja is well defended here. We give it back to Garbajosa. Excuse me if I mispronounced that. He hasn't played much this year, but we had to add someone to our rotation with Jelani McCoy now injured for this series, and it ended up being him. As here, we are down 4, but we get fouled and make both free throws. But then Bonzi Wells takes Jordan to work in the post to push the Blazers lead to 4. And then they make a mid-range to give him a 6-point lead. And suddenly our season is in danger. But Jason Williams gives it to Jordan. He's driving. Look at this layup to give him 50 points for the game in the third quarter. What a game so far. And then the Blazers hit a 3 on the other end. It's 97-90, but Jordan finds Elton Brand to cut the lead to 5. Now we're at 99-98 Blazers, and look at this shot by Jermaine O'Neal that misses, but Bonzi Wells gets the offensive rebound, and without our two centers, we are getting destroyed on the boards in this series. But MJ cuts it to 1, then we're down 4, and then MJ cuts it to 2. He's got over 50. It's 104-102, but then Jermaine O'Neal gets it in the post to give the Blazers a 4-point lead. But Jordan is doing everything he can, and he dunks it on 2 defenders, and he makes the free throw. It's a 1-point game, but Rasheed Wallace gets the offensive rebound. We block it, but then Jermaine O'Neal gets it back and gives the Blazers a 3-point lead. But then Jordan makes this free throw. He's got over 60 points in this fourth quarter in the NBA Finals, but this Blazers team is just making shot after shot to keep them ahead in this game. But Jordan gets 63, matching his real-life career high with that shot, but then Rasheed Wallace pushes the lead back to 3. Jordan's driving and he gets an and 1 over Bonzi Wells, making the free throw. It's a tie game, but Damon Stoudemire gets open and hits the shot to give the Blazers a lead again. It's 116-114. Jordan, he gets fouled. It's a flagrant. He makes one free throw, but then the Blazers get the ball back. They miss, but they keep getting these boards, and Dale Davis gets an and 1 and makes the free throw. But Jordan tries to dunk, gets blocked by Rasheed Wallace. There's under 7 minutes left. And then Scottie Pippen hits the shot from the corner to give the Blazers a 9-point lead after this dunk. But Jordan gets a flagrant from Rasheed Wallace again, and Rasheed Wallace is ejected from this game, giving the Bulls a glimmer of hope. We're down 7, but look at this defense by the Blazers. They have been giving us serious problems, and then they hit a 3 on the other end to push the lead to 10. But Jordan driving, he gets fouled, he makes both free throws. With that free throw, Jordan has 71 points on the game. But the Blazers are still ahead 8 and make that 10 after that alley-oop pass. I have been very impressed by this Portland TrailBlazers team, and it is looking dire for the Bulls right now. But we have Jordan, and he makes a layup over 3 defenders to cut the lead to 8. And then he cuts the lead to 7 with the free throw, but misses the next one. The Blazers get the ball back, and Damon Stoudemire makes a layup to give the Blazers a 9-point lead. But Jordan comes back on the other end with an insane poster dunk. Oh my goodness, look at this. Michael Jordan has a lot of points, but the Blazers are up 8. Jordan gets it still, though. He drives past Bonzi Wells. He gets a shot off. He's got 78 points, and here we're down 6. Jordan's trying to keep us in the game. Michael Jordan has an 80-point NBA Finals game, and with this dunk, he has 82. We've cut the lead to 2, but Peja makes a bad foul The Blazers make one of two as they were in the bonus. Jordan gets fouled by Pippen. He makes both free throws though, and we've cut this lead to 1. There's 2:30 remaining, but Damon Stoudemire gets open again. And the work Damon Stoudemire has been putting in has been impressive. Then Jason Williams throws it away to Bonzi Wells, and look who it is. It's Damon Stoudemire, the Mighty Mouse. And now we're suddenly down 5, but Jordan driving, he cuts the lead to 3. This has been an insane game from him. It's the greatest finals performance in history, win or lose, but Jermaine O'Neal gets this dunk. We're down 5, but Jordan gets open again, and then he cuts the lead, and he's got 88 in the game. This dunk gives Michael Jordan 88 points in an NBA Finals game, and we are down 3, but Scottie Pippen gets the open dunk. And suddenly we are in trouble. And then Jordan misses the shot with the good defense by Bonzi Wells. And then Damon Stoudemire gets it. He hits the 3 and he puts the Bulls away. They win. We have been swept. And the Portland TrailBlazers are your NBA champions. Holy moly, I did not expect that. I did not expect to get swept by the Blazers despite 88 points from Michael Jordan. Scottie Pippen beats Jordan, and Scottie Pippen has 7 rings, but it's still been a pretty good start, honestly. We swept the Blazers last year, so we've got a championship, and we've made the championship 2 years in a row. And Scottie Pippen now has 7 rings, so instead of chasing for 6 rings, we have to chase for 7 at least now. We do have 1, so we need 6 more, but there's good news. Jordan's 23. This is a big free agent class with some big names, and we could be making some changes. Make sure to check out the next episode, which will be the 2002 offseason. I am excited for this team's future going forward. I didn't expect to get swept by the Blazers, but it happened. I think it was just a perfect storm. Their front court depth just outshined ours, and then Damon Stoudemire just put Jason Williams to work. But we could have some potential changes in the offseason, and this team could be very exciting going into 2003. We've made 2 straight finals, winning one of them, and I'm excited to see what happens in year 3 for Michael Jordan. Stay tuned.